It's a very, very beautiful evening, my dear viewers. Welcome, most welcome to this show tonight. Indeed, God has been gracious to us. This is the day that He has made, that we may rejoice and be glad in it. Aren't you excited to be alive? I am excited to be alive. And indeed, God has kept us well, that we may continue serving Him and doing His work, even as we occupy until He comes as He has commanded us to. And I'm looking forward to a splendid evening with you, just still talking matters circular industry, circular ecosystem, the circular economy. And I'm hopeful that you're ready just to be taught tonight, to learn a new thing, to be challenged to do better, because this program, Occupy Today, is a program that features different entrepreneurs doing different things and who are really stars in their spaces of work. And of course, this season we are covering the circular economy. The circular economy. If you're recycling something, you're reusing something, and you care for the environment in one way or the other, you're the people we are featuring this season. And I'm privileged this evening to have one of them. And so, most welcome to Occupy Today, only on Hope TV Kenya. My name is Kajuju Gisharo. I'm excited to be in studio tonight, and I'm excited to be with one guest who is doing amazing, amazing things. And so, most welcome, Sebastian. Karibu sana to the studio. Yeah, and I'm happy to host you. I would want you to introduce yourself. And then we can go on just to get to know what you're doing, because I know you have great stuff that you're doing.
Okay, my name's Sebastian Odwar. I'm founder, Sahara Designers. Been in this business for nearly over 10 years now. And I started this stuff while I was still a student at Mombasa.
Wow. Yeah, I would of course want to know what your product is, but even before you do that, I'm amazed that you started your business as a student. How is that? Is it that you are broke? Is it that you saw an opportunity? What led you to starting a business when you were a student?
I may say that understanding the life of a student, a time when you are bored, there are things you can do that may ruin your future.
Yeah.
So, as a person who really liked art and crafts, I started it like just a hobby to keep me busy most of the time. And by then I was doing them out of waste papers, basically newspapers. So I used to come up with the paper bags.
Yeah.
As a student, you know, most of the time we used to buy food from outside.
Yes.
Our college, TUM, is based in Vita area, Chuda, basically, and we used to, now when you are going to buy maybe supper or lunch, you could carry along a bag. So we used to have those bags.
So you would make the paper bags for the students to use, and you would make them with newspapers?
Yes.
Wow, so you started recycling from a very, very early age.
Yes.
Amazing.
So when I came to Nairobi, most of the time when I used to come to Nairobi, in Kawangware, I used to see now opportunities how I can source the waste paper, the craft paper. Now that is when I realized, then now I can move away from the newspapers to this
to the other type of paper.
Yes.
Lovely. Wow. And did you register the business right away, or you continued trading as just you and then you registered later?
Actually, after graduating, by then after graduating, I had a group of friends whom I thought we came together and we said we want to do it together. But you see, being a youth, and most of us, they had maybe different vision. Some of them didn't look at it like it can
a business,
be something great. Because by then, polythene was everywhere.
Yeah.
Polythene was the thing.
Yes.
We are telling people that we can start from here and get into this space of packaging.
It didn't make sense to many of them.
It makes sense. But when I spoke to my girlfriend by then, she bought the idea and she was supportive in whatever I was doing.
Yeah.
That is when we started the business. I think by the year 2010 is when now we registered it as
As
just
a
a
business.
business.
Yeah.
But not a serious one,
Yes.
because by then I still had a view that I'll get employed. So
Yeah.
I didn't really look at it like this can be something
Something
great.
big.
But by the time I got my first employment, my
Yes.
mind was deep in it,
Yeah.
such that even telling me to go to work.
Yes. Wow, you're not telling me anything because I'm already doing this.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know whether this is it art and crafts that you studied in campus, or what did you study in campus?
In campus, I studied analytical chemistry.
What?
Yeah.
Those are two worlds apart.
Yeah. But
Uh-huh.
when I was a young boy,
Yeah.
still in primary and high school,
Yes.
I was a guy of art.
Yes.
Actually,
Ah.
even in high school, my dream was to become an architect.
Oh, so you wanted to do architecture. Wow. Is it still a dream that you have?
No, because after high school, I didn't attain the cutting points to join university for architecture.
Yes.
Then now I had to settle for analytical chemistry from pressure from parents also.
Yes.
Thought maybe you are doing well in sciences. Why
Yeah.
are you doing other things?
I know. Wow. So now back to your story of your girlfriend being part of your business. I hope she's still part of your business.
She is.
Oh, nice.
She's a director.
She is a director. As a wife now, I hope.
As a wife.
I was not too sure to ask that very loud. Aha, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is so amazing. I mean, I'm looking at your journey of coming from school, doing it in school, out of newspapers, and then later discovering there's another way to do it, and still upping your game to still continue with it. It's amazing. It's a very amazing journey, and I'm hopeful somebody somewhere is just thinking how a business can be born. You know, you must not really have figured it out right from the onset, but as you go on, it becomes clearer, and you become stuck to it. You know, you become your supporter in the same, and you keep growing, you keep getting better, just like Sebastian here has been able to do. And so, Sebastian, now you can introduce to us Sahara Designers, because we don't even know what you do. What are your products, and what exactly do you do?
Sahara Designers, at the moment, it is known as packaging and branding company. But initially, our dream was to change how people view this waste.
Yes.
Because we started it like an alternative to polythene, plastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, so for you, you were looking at it as an alternative to polythene and plastic.
Yeah.
But later now it's becoming something that is very eco-friendly,
Yeah.
and is in the space of basically packaging and
Branding.
Oh, wow, amazing. So your products range from what, and you can show us what you have?
Products basically range from carrier bags.
Yes, we can see.
We are known for production carrier bags.
Yes.
For some time, this is where we started from.
Yes.
And I thank God for those customers who believed in us.
Yes.
I still remember one customer who stood by me.
Yes.
She used to call me son.
Yes.
She used to refer to me as an age mate to her
Son.
last-born daughter.
Ah, yes.
And she still believes in me up to now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the bags.
Yeah.
Wow. And looks like the straps are also made of some eco-friendly something.
Yes.
What is that?
This is made from banana fiber.
Banana fiber.
Yes.
Right. So the paper is recycled paper?
This is purely recycled.
What do you call that paper? Craft paper.
Yeah.
And then the straps are banana fiber. Look at that, guys. Very simple and beautiful and very usable, you know. And what is the white one, the one that is down?
This one is made from water hyacinth.
Wow, water hyacinth. This is an envelope. Let me see it. Beautiful. Look at this. Water hyacinth. Water hyacinth. This is amazing. Wow. So again, recycled. And look at it. Because that's a menace in the lake, right?
Yes.
So somebody can actually be able to make products out of this.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you say, and I heard you say biodegradable, what does that mean exactly?
Biodegradable, we mean that this stuff, when now there's lack of oxygen, the
Yes.
duration it takes for it to rot
Yes.
is shorter compared to.
Ah. So, and when it is in the environment, that one can rot?
When it is in the environment,
Yes.
this the biodegradable, it takes shorter time
It takes a
to rot,
shorter time.
so it doesn't really produce methane
Uh,
as compared to plastic
yes.
or polythene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, all your items are made out of biodegradable materials.
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. So what problem are you solving then?
At the moment, we can say one of the area we are looking at is just the reduction of waste.
Yes.
Especially, you find that around Nairobi, the amount of waste that is collected.
Yeah.
Yes, they banned polythene, but you find that we still have some waste that are more dangerous than even polythene.
Yes.
Because like carton, you see carton, say to talk of 5-ply kind
Yes.
of a board, when it goes into a pipe,
Yeah.
logs.
Yes.
So we have people who are collecting those stuff and taking them to industrial area for recycling. In the process, we are able to get raw material.
Ah, that you can do the bags with.
And we are not just making bags.
Yeah.
We still get those boards that can give us boxes like this.
Yes.
This is purely biodegradable.
Biodegradable. Wow.
And we have even the straw boards
Yeah.
that are used now for the luxury
The book
boxes.
covers, luxury boxes.
That are also,
Wow.
we are making them at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing stuff. By the way, do you use fabric, cloth?
Yes, we do.
You do. What do you use it for?
We are also making, still in packaging line, we are using them to make these jewelry bags, the drawstring, or the dust bags. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And I see, is this gunia, jute? Do you call it jute?
This is called Hessian.
It's called Asian.
Yes.
Ah, and it's biodegradable as well.
It is biodegradable.
What is it made of?
It is made of jute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And jute is biodegradable as well.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Great, good stuff. So yes, and of course, being that you're in the circular ecosystem, I just want to understand, how do you fit into the circular ecosystem? What is it that you're doing that you would confidently say that you are actually in the circular ecosystem?
What
Or
I
circular
would
economy?
say, we come in as an alternative source of employment.
Yes.
Because you find that most of our employees are youths.
Yes.
And when now you get them, first of all, we take them through a class for them to understand that, yes, you might be a graduate, but you see that job you are looking for. First of all, are you ready to start somewhere? Because when you are trained, you've been to university. First of all, when you come out, you should be a creator, not just a consumer.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they come, there are a number of people who are in this business, and they come through. Some of the people I started with have already started enterprises.
Yeah.
They are also running parallel businesses like us.
Yes.
And they have also they are also employed more members. Yeah.
Wow, so you're actually solving the problem of unemployment. Yeah. But I hear you that you tell them and you train them to become producers other than consumers. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Tell me that. What is it? What does that do?
The mentality of Kenyans, we are told we go to school so that we may be employed elsewhere.
Yes.
But we tell them you go to school so that you may become a responsible member of the society.
Yes.
First of all, becoming responsible, you need to take care of the environment.
Yes.
First of all. So when they come out, they first need to understand that every step that you take, whatever you are doing today, there are consequences. So the waste that we are producing, we must understand that if we don't manage it well,
it becomes a problem. Yeah.
So can we convert this waste into something usable.
Yes, yes. Therefore, they become producers
Yes.
with the waste that
The
is
waste,
being produced in the...
because it is the same material we buy today. The same waste that we produce, we take back to the industrial area where we've bought it
Yes,
to recycle,
yes.
get more material. So we are
Material.
just
You're
recycling the
extending
same.
the life of the product within the ecosystem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. So basically, you people focus on paper. Your main
Material.
raw material is paper.
Yeah.
Wow. And do you source it from different places or do you source it from one place?
We source from different places.
Uh-huh.
For example, when you look at this,
Yes.
this is paper made from sugarcane waste.
Ah, wow. So if I taste it, it will be sweet. Sugarcane waste.
Sugarcane waste
Yeah.
from Kibos, Kisumu.
Ah, who is Kibos?
It's a sugar company, Kibos Sugar.
Oh, yes, the Kibos Sugar Company. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is from sugarcane waste. How different is this from this other brown one?
It is different because this is from paper waste that came from trees. This is purely from
Sugarcane waste. Wow. So you source from Kibos, you source from other people doing paper.
yes, and this one also we source from those
Hyacinth.
who are
Hyacinth.
making paper from
Hyacinth.
Kisumu.
So you actually source from different people. And of course, I hear you also source jute, or is it, you called it what?
The Haitian.
The Haitian.
Yes.
And also banana fiber.
Yes.
And you source banana fiber from people who again recycle banana waste.
Yeah.
Okay. And the box?
The box, the material we buy from industrial area, also we source from the likes of East African packaging.
Who are producing paper.
Paper.
And they produce paper from trees.
Yes.
Great. Wow, amazing, amazing. This is really interesting. So what has been your challenge in sourcing from different places and different people?
The major challenge has been the availability of the raw material. Because you see, like this particular customer, when you supply this particular material this time, most of our customers are people who buy on a monthly basis. So next time when she's ordering, she expects the same stuff.
Yes.
When I place an order, Kibos, they tell you they don't have the grammage. Now you're in trouble because you're likely to.
So will you substitute for them, or what will you do?
Convince the customer that last
The
time
sugarcane
you got
waste
this,
is not
but
available?
we don't have what you got last time. Now, can you settle for this?
Let me ask, on that note, why would somebody really want the one made from sugarcane and not the other one? What are the dynamics there?
I think preference. Yeah,
And what would lead to that preference? I'm just wondering.
yeah, we have, like now, what I can say, our market is a bit dynamic. I don't know what, but the Kenyan market, we don't really appreciate our own. That's what I can say. Because we get papers from companies around, but you find that customers tend to be leaning towards what is being imported.
I hear you. Oh, yeah, I get
So
you.
you find that our local staff, for some reason, maybe quality failures, the way they are producing them might also be leading to that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And maybe a standard, standardization,
you
right?
see this kind of paper, we get it from East African packaging, but they also import this kind of paper because we are unable to produce it locally. But now this is premium craft.
I see.
That is pricey and it is not available.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. So there are quite a number of dynamics there. But generally, what have been your challenges in this industry, generally?
Generally, I can say also the market for the product not doing that. Because people are looking for cheaper stuff.
And this is quite some cost.
So, yeah.
It's premium product. Okay, is that the only challenge that you go through?
That is another challenge also. That is market also. The investment part. Because now, when we started this, we didn't really look at it like we wanted to have people come in and maybe take over. So we are working with what we are getting.
Yeah.
So that's why our growth has been
Very slow.
very slow,
Okay.
but steady.
Steady. I hear you. But isn't that a better way than growing too fast and
Because I've
failing?
been approached severally by a number of,
Investors?
yes, even banks.
Yeah.
But we tell them, from where we come from,
Yes.
we believe this is the right route.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we
Slow and
know we are
steady.
in control of every step. But
Yeah.
when you come in now,
Yeah.
shortcuts will start
I hear you.
coming up. And
I-
now, when there are shortcuts, we lose our focus.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Great. And I don't know whether, dear viewers, you can see anything new, anything out of the ordinary, because this is someone who believed in his dream. Look, he even began without knowing the potential of his business taking shape and being what it is today. But later he was to realize that there is a need and there is a gap, and he began doing it. And what amazes me, Sebastian, is that maybe employee number one was your wife. And they held it together, and now, voila, this is what they have. An amazing, amazing business that is doing great things in the market, using biodegradable materials, and especially paper. I don't know what you're waiting for, my dear viewer, and especially when you know that you have an opportunity, you can see the gap. And the environment is waiting for us. The planet is waiting for us to clean up and get it to a position that Sebastian and the likes have gotten it to. And your take counts, my take counts, everyone's take counts, and we only need to just make that first step to doing this. And of course, Sebastian, I would be curious to know, what are there other opportunities within this space? And especially for a young person who has been thinking and, they don't even know what exactly to do. Are there other opportunities in this space?
I believe Kenya is a land of opportunities. Opportunities are there.
Yes.
Everywhere around.
Yeah.
It is just the individual to define what are you looking for. Because everybody was created with a purpose.
Yes.
And unless you sit down and talk to your maker and find out why were you created in the
Yes.
first place.
Yes.
Are you just a consumer, or
A producer.
you have a problem? There is a problem that is waiting for you to solve. So that's why in this business I've really interacted with quite a number of people from different circles. It was on Friday I met, there was a lady, an old lady. They came with the husband all the way from Kiserian. And I was wondering what they were intending to package, because we normally tell customers, don't just tell us, I need a packaging material. Come with your stuff. Sit down and we give you solution.
Yes.
We are in it to solve.
That's true, a problem.
So here she came with the sheep wool, a piece of sheep wool. Then I was wondering, what is this? Then she told me, I need solution for this. So I asked her, what kind of packaging are you looking for?
Yeah.
She said, you are the expert.
Yeah.
Give me solution.
Yes.
And I came up with the different sheets of paper. I asked her, we do this?
Yes.
She told me, no. This? No. And I told her, okay, now I know what you need.
Yes.
I went in our stores,
Yes.
came with a sheet of craft paper,
Yes.
just a small sheet,
Yes.
wrapped it around, and she told me, yes, exactly, that is what I was looking for, a wrapper. This is a scrubber.
Oh.
So
The wool is a scrubber.
she's making scrubbers from wool. Actually, she sources wool from Limuru to do mats. Now the waste that come from there, she converts them
To scrubbers.
scrubbers,
Wow.
Now she doesn't want to waste anything.
Yes.
These scrubbers need durable packaging.
Yes. Wow. So right there, a problem, a challenge with a solution.
Yeah.
And what you're encouraging us is that there are many problems in our neighborhood, within our site, and we should just go out and look for them and identify a solution for them. Yeah, definitely. And I can only imagine that this system has quite a number of other parts that do not have someone. I can only imagine that we don't have enough people who are doing recycling of hyacinth in Lake Victoria. I can only imagine there is other waste. I've been looking for people who are doing bones and recycling bones, and I still haven't found them. I know I'm told of 1 or 2 people here, and somebody can be able to do that. There is decoration that needs to go into this bag. Somebody needs to figure that out. There is the adhesive that is used in this bag. Somebody needs to figure that out. And so the opportunities are there, dear friends. We just need to open up our eyes and see these opportunities. But even as we go talking about the opportunities, we need to take a break. And we just want to take a break, Sebastian, so that we breathe in and out, and then we come back in the next couple of minutes. So at this point, allow us to take a break, and we will come back. And we will continue just talking about this amazing stuff that Sebastian and his team have put together and are doing. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, allow us to take a break, and we'll be back in the next couple of minutes. Thank you.
Thank you for choosing Hope TV, the channel that brings you hope, entertainment, and inspiration. We value you and would like to serve you better. Talk to us by scanning this QR code on your screen, or go to our social media page at Hope TV Kenya and click on the survey link by the name Hope TV Survey. It will just take a few minutes but means the world to us. We value your feedback. Hope TV, look and live.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content, of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries, with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station, with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
To get Wewe ni Mungu by Evelyn Wanjiru as your Skiza tune, SMS the word Skiza 88300028 and send to 811. Hope Skiza, spreading the hope.
Umepigana vita zangu, nakupa ibada ya moyo wangu usiku wa leo.
I've actually been trying to find a balance. It's been really tough and hectic, but everyone says once you get a hang of it, it becomes better, and I don't know, but I'm hoping to find a balance soon because it's really been hectic. But you've been in the job industry for a long time, so I think you would know better. Sindio?
Huh? What time is it? I need to catch up on Leadership Forum. Do they have a radio here? Never mind. I brought my own.
No way. You can't be serious. Wait, why do you have a radio and you can just catch up with the shows on Hope FM podcast?
Really? Even Meet of the Word?
Yeah. I mean, you can find them on whatever platform, name it. AfriPods, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it.
But I'm not subscribed on any of them.
So no worries. You can just check out their latest episodes on hopemediakenya.org.
You can now listen to select Hope FM programs on your favorite podcast streaming platform or directly on our website www.hopemediakenya.org. Listen and live.
Thank you for choosing Hope TV, the channel that brings you hope, entertainment, and inspiration. We value you and would like to serve you better. Talk to us by scanning this QR code on your screen or go to our social media page at Hope TV Kenya and click on the survey link by the name Hope TV Survey. It will just take a few minutes but means the world to us. We value your feedback. Hope TV, look and live.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for keeping it right here. I hope you have your glass of water. Just sip it, relax, enjoy our show this evening. You can be sure we have amazing, amazing stuff from one and only Sebastian of Sahara Designers. They are doing amazing, amazing things in recycling paper or using recycled paper to make beautiful, beautiful, usable products. Envelopes, bags, packaging boxes, other containers, even cards and crafts and all these things. And you can be sure these are beautiful, beautiful. Now, Sebastian, we left at a point when we were looking at some of the challenges that you're faced with, but I just want to imagine like you don't look old. I'm sure you're not as old as I am. And I just want to bring a question and ask, when you were starting out, I've seen young people really wanting to rush and do business and acquire money from here, there, get lots of finances. But I'm seeing like your business has grown very organically. Would you want to tell us how your business has been able to survive the need of financing? Have you been able to source for financing here, there, and what has that looked like for you?
Actually, I can say that that part, I can say our first investment was from my savings that I used to save as part of my pocket money. I'm not talking to a young man today. Most of them might not even have thought about creating a savings account. But in my case, as a student, I used to save because by then I used to also participate in games. And I used to play hockey for a club. So some of the money I used to get, I could save. By the time I started this business, I think I started it with around 20,000 by
Wow.
then. Though our first investment, we lost it, all of it, because we didn't have
Foresight.
how to run business.
Yeah.
So slowly, we started growing, and now we learned how to invest from the revenue we are getting, not really relying on external sources.
Yes.
So
you replant your revenue and
actually
it comes
we used to
back.
have a budget.
Yeah.
So what we've gotten, we could plan. And we used to buy like 30 kgs of paper because we used to work with what we can manage. We could not just buy stuff like you have plenty of cash that you can invest in raw material.
Wow. 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 So what would your advice be? You know, I get this question a lot, and it's because I work with young people a lot. When you ask somebody what is their business, why is their business struggling, they'll often tell you because they don't have finances and they really want investments in millions and millions of shillings. Others will even approach banks to get the money. What would your advice to a young person be in terms of growing their business organically without external sources of
I
funding?
would say, first of all, is to believe in your dream. Because if you are doing what is right and you are creating value, definitely money will come. You don't need to rush for external sources. Before first solving, are you really solving the problem? Are people believing in what you are offering?
I hear you.
Yeah, because you find people rush to banks, so they borrow quite a lot of money, but honestly, there is no problem you are solving. Because you saw Sebastian doing this, you think that investing in heavy machine will make you to where maybe they are. Remember, we have a journey. Each and everyone
Has a journey.
has a journey. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Very well. And I'm hearing you telling us that sometimes it's not about the machinery you have, it's about the value you're creating. It's about the people you're selling to being satisfied with what you're giving them and wanting more of it. So you have a good catch of a market and you're able to give them value and they will pay for it if at all it has value. So what has been your experience then in that regard in as far as market linkages is concerned? And maybe with that you can tell us, who are your customers on a normal day?
Our customers, I could say anybody. It's solution to packaging.
Not anybody, where apana Sebastian.
So what I mean by anybody,
Yes.
I'm talking of anybody who needs solution, because I believe there are so many people who are going around looking for solution to their problems,
packaging.
but they haven't found the right people. Because we have so many people who are also coming into the market thinking that packaging has money just to collect. And I meet on daily basis, I meet customers coming to my office complaining and crying about having lost an investment that maybe they saw something online and people told them we are doing this and that. And they send money to them or they go there. Maybe someone bought a sample from us and the same sample they post it online. You fall for it.
Yeah.
So eventually you believe this person will solve my problem.
I hear you.
You see? So that's why we are serving eateries, you find boutiques, all walks of life. People who need proper packaging, most of them. Yeah.
So from your experience, has it been hard acquiring more customers, or has it been a walk in the park?
It has not been easy, especially with the post-COVID era. It has been not that easy because we have so many people who came into packaging, but they don't really believe in packaging. They came in just to make quick money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when you're meeting these customers, they kind of cause, relatively we are almost in the same age group. These millennials and Gen Zs. So you find that they look at you like you are just like so and so.
I see.
So how will I believe you?
So they are struggling with trust,
That trust
because they
issue
have
has been
suffered
there.
before. Okay. All right. Great. Now, who are your employees on a normal day, and what has been your experience in terms of, and I could imagine for you, you need artistic people because you're in the art space. I don't know. So what has been your experience? And I'm asking this from the perspective that I sort of run such a business. And when I went on maternity leave, because it's me who was basically in production, my business took a nosedive. Why? Because I'm the only one who was able to run with it, and I just couldn't get 2-3 people who could hold on to it and run it and do the crafts as good as I could. What has been your experience in terms of employees for your kind of business?
I can say in Kenya, we have good employees, but also we have people who are quick to get what they can get and run away with.
And what they can get is what? The idea?
Not really, they are not interested in idea, because you employ a young man today. Remember, when I get you, first of all, I need to get you into our organizational culture. So there is some bit of training for you to understand what you might have had some knowledge about this, but for you to do it our way, it takes up to around a year.
Yes.
Because we have some steps like quality, maybe from where you are coming from, quality is not, it's just a vocabulary.
Yes.
But for us, we need to take you through what quality means. That
Yes.
quality starts from the moment we start an interaction from the prospect.
Yes.
When they come in, when they give us business, what are we doing to make sure that this customer at the end of the day, they are satisfied?
Yes.
And even after delivery, you see,
The
we
after
also
sale.
need the after sales. We need to make sure that the customer is satisfied.
Yes.
So that is one area that you find that in Kenya, I can say the employee turnover for most SMEs has been a challenge.
It is a challenge.
Because I've had experiences whereby you employ someone today, before you realize you've trained this person from graphic design. Not that they are paying school fees. They come there when they are raw. They are from college.
Yes.
They come with the heavy papers, but
They don't have
when
the
you
skill.
employ them now, you find out that how did they in the first place acquire these certificates?
I know. It's a sad state of affairs. But then again, being that you're in the art business, do you suffer getting someone who can work with their hands as well as your people?
Yes, we do suffer.
It's hard to get someone,
It is
right?
hard actually to get the right people for this job.
Yeah. It's not
It is
very
not
easy.
easy because right now I have a team of over 10. But even out of 10,
Yeah.
you find that I have like 5 or so members that I can comfortably say that you will run this project till the end.
I see. Okay, finally, and maybe just one more question and then we end. Where is the place of God in your business? You know, I read about a gentleman called Bezalel and Oholiab in the book of Exodus, and God gave him the skill, the ability to work with his hands. And since yours is working with with your hands, where is the place of God in your business?
I can say that God has been at the center of our daily operations. Because when you come at Sahara, there are people whom we've, like, was it last year? We employed like 3 guys who came in and they found our system kind hectic. And they left literally because they could not cope up. Because we begin our day with God. First of all, we report by 7. 7, we have 1 full hour of Bible study.
Yes.
Be it a
Wow.
Muslim,
Yes.
when you come in, that is where we begin.
Yes.
So you have to be part and
Parcel of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So God has been at the center
of everything that you do. Beautiful. And of course, we are drawing near the end of our show this evening, Sebastian, and I'd like you to bring on your parting shot. Bring on your parting shot so that then we end. Time runs. When you're talking about the things you love, you can be sure time just flies. Your parting shot, sir.
What I could say, maybe just to encourage a young man out there, that going to school is an opportunity for you to add value to life. You are created so that you may also create, not that just to consume. What I mean is, after school, don't just be looking at the government or so and so or my uncle or what and what. What else are you adding into this life that will make someone trust you,
I
will
hear
make
you.
someone believe in you? Yeah.
Wow, and I hear you say, be a producer, not a consumer. So just featuring this circular economy really is about you going out and seeing what it is that you can do with what you have around you. And this is what Sebastian and his team have been able to do. Definitely, we are so happy to have had you in studio tonight, Sebastian. Thank you so much for finding time to be with us. We are excited and we are glad that you found some time. And for you, dear viewers, please listen, watch, learn, grab these opportunities that are around you and keep on growing yourself to better our planet, to better our ecosystem, to better our environment in whatever you do, in whatever products you're doing. But I hear Sebastian again and again saying, be the producer and not just the consumer. That way, we will make our environment a better environment. Our planet will be better if you do what you need to do. So with this, we come to the end of our show tonight. It's been great. It's been a blessed time, and it has been so real. Check out Sahara Designers Limited. Yes. What are your social media platforms, Sebastian?
Sahara Designers Kenya.
Sahara Designers Kenya, check them out. I saw them on IG, I saw them on Facebook. You can go out and check them out, and if possible, give them business, because they're doing amazing things out here. So with this, we come to the end of our show. It's been great, and we're thankful that you stuck with us. Thank you very much. See you next week, same time, and may God bless. Amen.